This video is a setup guide for the OwO PUBG cheat. OwO works on all versions of Windows 10 and 11, even 25H2. Your PUBG game must be in a windowed or borderless full screen mode for the cheat to overlay on top. There are no other programs that you need to have installed in order to actually use the cheat, and there are no changes that you have to make to your BIOS. Once you buy the cheat from cheatstore.net, you're going to get an email with the full text instructions, including some dependencies that you need to have installed. But once you're done installing those, you need to go to OwO Hub to make an account and download the loader. On the registration page, it's going to ask you for a license key, and that will be the key that's given to you in the cheatstore.net email. So just copy paste that key and hit create account. And once you're on the dashboard, just click download in the top left to go to the download section, scroll down and hit generate build, and the loader will automatically start downloading. If you have any issues downloading, or maybe Windows blocks the download, just go to your Windows security and disable real-time protection. If the download is still being blocked, you can also use a program called Decontrol, which will be included in the instructions. So just download that and disable Windows Defender through Decontrol if you need to. Now that you have the loader downloaded, you need to open Exploit Protection in Windows Defender and set all options to use default. This might sound a little bit weird because a lot of cheats just tell you to turn everything off, but for OwO, for whatever reason, you need to set everything to use default. It doesn't matter if it says use default on or use default off, just make it all use default. Once that's done, just go to device security on the left-hand side, disable core isolation, and restart your computer. Alright, I restarted my computer and I'm just going to run the loader as administrator right off my desktop. The biggest thing that everyone needs to understand about OwO is that there is no menu in-game. What you see right here in the loader is the menu. At the top, you can see I have profiles 1, 2, and 3. Each profile can have different settings and must be assigned to a hotkey. So the first thing I'm going to do is bind the profiles, and I'm going to bind profiles 1, 2, and 3 to the insert key, the home key, and page up key respectively. You can bind the profiles to whatever keys you want, but this is just an example that works well for me. Now that each profile is actually assigned to a key, you can start configuring the config/profiles however you'd like. Just remember to hit save at the top after you made any changes, and when you think you're satisfied with your settings, hit inject on the right hand side. It might take a second, but once the loader finally closes, you can just open PUBG and start playing. For the sake of time, I'm not going to go over every feature in this cheat, but the only feature that I really think needs explaining is the hitbox scale/hitbox expansion exploit. This exploit is the main reason a lot of people, including myself, use OwO, and basically you can adjust the scale of enemy hitboxes up to 5 times the original size, making them extremely easy to hit without even using the mouse aimbot. On top of that, ironically, hitbox expansion is also much harder for PUBG to detect. PUBG specializes in detecting mouse aimbots, but there really isn't any mechanism to directly detect hitbox expansion, so it's a fun feature to play around with. You can see in a lot of these clips, I'm barely even trying to hit the enemy, and that's because I have the maximum scale on all hitboxes. So basically, I just need to shoot near the enemy to actually hit them. Overall, I hope this video helped you understand the OwO PUBG cheat a little bit better. If you still run into any issues, please make a ticket in our Discord, discord.gg/cheatstore. Use discount code YT on cheatstore.net, and I will see you guys later.